Pronoun reference is an important part of clarity in your writing. The job of a pronoun is to rename a noun. And if it is unclear what noun a specific pronoun that you use is renaming, then you have a problem. So it boils down to this question: can I just say she, or do I have to use Esmeralda? And so we're going to spend a couple minutes talking about some examples of when pronoun references are unclear. And these are common examples, and then some pretty quick, easy ways to correct those mistakes. So often pronoun reference problems occur with the use of the pronoun they. Because as a writer, you know what, or you know who they is, but the reader might not, especially if it isn't clear in the sentence or in the sentence before who they is referring to. So if we look at these two sentences here, we've got some issues here. Our garden has not attracted many bees this year. They say that these insects are disappearing all over the country. So here we have this they. Now, there is no reference. The closest noun reference is bees, right? They, that's the closest plural noun. But that would make no sense. So the question for the reader is, well, who is this they? And very simply, they can just be rephrased or recast or revised as scientists. Now we know who is saying it. We know that it's not the bees saying it. So, an ambiguous it. And many of you I've discussed this with in your drafts, and have tried to point it out, because many times this is the most common mistake students make in pronoun reference, and that is in assuming that we know what it is. Okay, so what says here? It says on the news. Well, who is that? So we need to identify who that it is. Let's name who actually said it. Now we have Tom Terry, the meteorologist, says. So let's just go through a couple of examples and see if you can identify these. So there's going to be an underlined portion or portions, and you need to choose the option that is going to correct the error. And some of them might not need to be changed. So let's just see. So my underlined portion here is, we decided to swim in the hotel pool since it says at the lifeguard stand that sharks are feeding near shore. So here's my ambiguous it. The closest noun to it is pool. So the pool is certainly not talking. So we've got a problem. So this A is not really an option, because all we're doing is swapping it states for it says. They say is not fixing it, because then we have an ambiguous they there. But C is going to be right, because we actually have who is saying this. So it's the lifeguard says. So that is how we could get rid of that ambiguous it. So the place where we need to look at here is they are serving. Again, who is they? The closest noun to they is choices, and that makes no sense. Choices can't serve. So right now, A looks pretty good. The chefs are serving. It is makes no sense. They prepare isn't solving anything because we still have who is they. So A is the correct revision. So here we've got a few things to look at. Now, out of A, B, and C, there's only one of these that has a pronoun in it. This is noun and this is a noun. They is the pronoun. So it is the same question. Who is saying this? It, that doesn't make any sense, not solving a problem. Them, that's totally the wrong case, but still the same problem. So neighbors say. All right, here's our problem. Leonardo called us over and pointed at the computer screen. It claimed at the website that our favorite restaurant serves squirrel. So let's look at our options. Here's our ambiguous it. Is the computer screen claiming? No. Really what we have here is the website claiming. So let's find that one. At the website it claimed, we still have an ambiguous it. The website claimed, that one makes sense. The website it claimed, that's just a little bit too wordy. Yes, I've got a pronoun reference. I have clear pronoun reference here, but why say this when I can just say the website claimed? And then again, we've got some A, B, and C. Recognize this is the only pronoun. Who is it that is saying? One, that's not solving the problem. It isn't solving the problem. Scientists are saying. And then how about this one? Put that back on the shelf. The label says that high fructose corn syrup and partially hydrogenated oils are ingredients. So the label says I don't have a pronoun reference problem at all. I have a noun and then I have a verb. So no change is necessary. Okay. Maria explained to Diane that her sauce was too salty and too garlicky and would give everyone heartburn. So again, here is my pronoun. Now, it's pretty ambiguous here. Whose sauce is it? Is it Maria's sauce or is it Diane's sauce? We don't know. So we need to choose an option that's going to clarify the her. Him isn't going to fix anything. It isn't going to fix anything, but Sarah's makes it clear whose sauce Maria is talking about. So anyway, as you are revising and as you move forward in any writing assignment, please make sure that you are that you have clear pronoun references, particularly when you use it and they.